Good afternoon, or good evening, or good morning, depending upon once you watch this video, Mr. Castillo. So today, I'm actually going to be recording everything because I felt I needed a little more preparation, so I didn't feel quite ready to record yesterday. I was considering recording at least the chords and lyrics for my jazz piece, well, jazz original, but I don't know, I just didn't have proper motivation to do it, so those two things will be getting done later today, but to start off with, I'll be doing All of Me and then my original. Now, as I said, I felt I needed a little more preparation, and I know one day is not a lot of preparation time, so so pretty much this might sound off at times, especially with this video, because this video, he adds more to it. You know, he makes it his own in a sense. You know, he's adding notes. I feel like he's not, on one strict beat. So you'll notice there are times where I'm like pausing because it's like I need to listen to what he's playing. Although before I forget, I should turn this down so this way. Oh, that should actually be fairly decent. All right. I thought it was all the way up. So that should be good, because I need to be able to hear it, but I also need it to be quiet enough where you'll hear me over that. For the most part, I think that kind of covers everything. It's kind of really the triplets that throw me off, because it's like I said, he's not on a full, what seems like a strict beat, because he's adding in these other notes. I mean, he might be on beat, but he's adding different notes, and that's what's throwing me off, because it's different from the sheet of music by itself. So I'm obviously going by the sheet of music. In the video, it looks like it's the same sheet of music. I just can't zoom in enough to. Well, I can't zoom in at all, actually, to figure it out. The problem with having the watch video like videos on Blackboard, they send me to YouTube, where before it was I could watch it on Blackboard and I can actually just zoom in on it, so this way I can notate it that way. But I just took the chart that you put on the Blackboard and I just upped everything by a whole step, so, and it sounded all good. So I think that covers everything, so I think I'm ready to start. And I know you mentioned it, as I'm always going for water, letting you know that I'm going for water. It's that time again. Got to keep those chops nice and moist and able to play the trumpet, buzzing the lips, you don't want to, when your chops low of moisture that is needed. Alright, let's get this started. He kind of starts right away, so I might miss entrance as well, but that's what sucks when you have these types of videos and such, so, oh well, here goes. And he goes off into his own little solo there. Honestly, I think that actually was my best job going through that song. I had a slight little hiccup here and there, but for the most part, I actually did pretty well. So I think that kind of covers all of me here. by Gerald Marks and Seymour Simons, or Simmons, I don't know how that's pronounced. I don't specify, for anyone else that happens to hop on this video thinking it's a different song. But, yep. So that takes care of all of me. And I will see you in a few minutes for my jazz original.